I've got the question oftentimes if the Universal Express Pass is worth it. And it is. I will say that if you're going during a known slow time, it's pretty much a walk on constantly on those rides. Also, if you're going through a busy time, it can be a walk on, or depending on the ride, it can be more of like half the wait time. Really just depends on how many people are using that Express Pass for that ride. What I will say is that I've never waited very long for a ride with the Express Pass. So I think probably the most I've waited is maybe 20 minutes, 25. Nothing greater. So I will say that it's been a really nice benefit to have. I've gone when I didn't have Express Pass, and the wait times are pretty much true to what they say. And you just have to be prepared to wait. But I will say that I usually just look for the lower wait times and I go on those rides, and then I wait for later when people are taking lunch to then hit up some other rides. But I will say it's worth it. But how you get it is really something that I would like to talk about. So if you buy it at the park, it's going to be more. If you buy it ahead of time on its own, then it's going to be a little bit less. But if you think about it, the one thing that I will say is that staying at one of the premier resorts, if it's more than one person, is beneficial. Or if you're sharing a room with friends, that's beneficial because you're not paying that much. Because it does get pricey. It like starts out at $129.99, and based on the time of year that you go, it can get pretty high. Just the other day, I was watching Big Time Myrtle Beach, and he was saying that as of that day, it was $367. And I was like, oh my gosh, for both parks, unlimited. And that's really high for one person. So you just have to be prepared ahead of time and plan based off of that. But I will say that the Premier annual pass is definitely worth it because after 4 o'clock, you get skip line access to each ride. Obviously, it's not unlimited, but it's definitely worth it. And now it is used at the new Epic Universe. After 4 o'clock, you can get Express Pass as well with your annual pass. So just a thought, keep that in mind for your next trip.